Hi guys, welcome to another video. It's Ndagire here. Thanks for coming. Always for the subscribers, I appreciate your time. Today's video is something I share a lot of experiences, but others for what I saw when I was in that environment. And this is the UAE situation, especially Dubai. That's where I saw majority of craziness that is not put in any media, that is not shown to anybody, that is really paid for so that it never goes out for people to see the reality of what is going on in that place. But the extent of things I saw some girls do to get what they wanted was beyond me. We have this clip that I landed on. A few of the people have talked about it, even my friend Esther. I'll put the link in the description for you to go and watch what she had to say. But the thing is, this lady decided that she wanted quick money and she had to go to the UAE in Dubai. Tell me why an African girl is accepting to go and be poured in the mouth for them to make money. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
I went to Dubai and ate poop for 20 million naira. Now I'm losing my life and need help desperately. For you guys that are wondering, like I did, what is 20 million naira in US dollars? That's approximately 14,225 US dollars. Now, because some type of disease, illness, bacteria has been contracted from this situation, this young lady, unfortunately, is looking at potentially going to meet Jesus here pretty soon because of it. Here's what I'm going to say about this. This has been going on for a long time. A lot of you guys' favorite influencers allegedly have gone over there and done it. This is a big thing that's happening. Why it's hot, I don't know. How someone could do it, I don't know. But it is happening. But I'm going to tell you this. If you're going through a situation in life where you desperately need money and you're struggling, find another way. Because this way puts your health at risk. And I guarantee you, psychologically, you will never, ever live this down. This is a bad look all around. This is a poopy situation.
There is no one who is delusional like a rich person. They can have everything sorted out for them, but still never contented, and they are not easily impressed. They would want to do extra things that they've never probably seen to be done and see how it's like. Imagine you telling a human being to sleep with a dog for your enjoyment. Imagine a human being sleeping with a wild animal for your enjoyment. Imagine you doing the unspeakable of telling someone to open their mouth for you to do something in their mouth. Can you fathom how crazy someone can be to have such fetishes? And they mostly want or do those things. I'm talking about Arab rich men to African girls because we are poor and cheap, and coming from poverty can really make you do the craziest things. I see and I hear a lot of people say that, like these influencers in the media or like people that travel a lot in Dubai, especially women, just know whatever they are doing in those places can or most probably isn't the most safest thing or the most legit thing, because these things I saw them and I don't want to mention like a lot of places, but the one place that I can say where I saw like a lot of craziness would be the Palm Jumeirah places and Marina. Guys, in those places you gonna see how crazy prostitution, how crazy people are. And I mean it. I mean it. You know, when you are just a tourist in a place, it's just amazing. You don't get to see the real experiences of what the people are going through. It's just fun, glitz and glamour. Because I mean, all the time, or most of the times, people, when they think of Dubai, they think about the luxurious buildings, the new innovations, the cleanest place, the safest place. Of course, I can never take away how safe I was in Dubai as a woman. You could literally wake up and just do whatever you wanted. No man would do anything to you. No man would say anything to you, except when it came to certain kind of people or situations. But like, it was just that so safe for me, and I'll never regret it, because women in Dubai are the safest in terms of the environment. But when it comes to categorizing it on how different women are treated, African women are on the bottom of everything bad in that place. But also, coming from a place like Uganda, I mean, we are considered to be a third world country. I always say, and I always tell you guys, I was privileged and I'm privileged that I would say I grew up in a middle class kind of environment. We were not the richest, we were not the poorest, we were there. I got to experience some things. I got to see different things in my country that even when I travel, there are some things that could not really take my attention. But then there is a few, or there's people that I would see that would literally go and give themselves up to a man just because they owned a car. Imagine you're still in Uganda, you see a man with a car and it mesmerizes you and you're like, yes, he has to be mine. Yeah, I have to get him because of the freaking car. There are some girls that will literally open their legs just because they took them to eat a freaking chicken. Do you get what I mean? So imagine such a person being told that you're going to go to Dubai, and of course when you hear Dubai, like, oh my God, yes. And they're like, but you know, to make that money that you want to be like this influencer, you want to be like this, you want to be on a yacht, you want to be flying different, planes or whatever. You want to be in beautiful, luxurious places. You gotta eat someone's poo. Yeah. Can you fathom that? Like, guys, of course, they have to tell you all these things. And like I said, a person from poverty being told they have to just open their lips, their mouth for poo to get whatever they want to run away from poverty. Tell me why they will not decide to do that. Give me one reason why this person. Yes, you want to talk about morals, like religion and morals are very important, but people have been in poverty. People are in poverty and they will do anything to get away from that situation, especially when it comes to African women. African girls love good things. I saw a number of girls that were not even contented at all with what they had, and they were thinking of doing prostitution so they can earn some extra money or even bigger money, and thinking of even leaving the jobs they have to go and just do that because they had friends of friends say they were getting money from doing such a thing. That's how crazy it is. So this lady goes, as you've seen in the clip, and then of course you're gonna expect the consequences. I don't think eating someone's feces, like someone's leftovers from the body, is something that you should take slightly, that it's not gonna affect you in any way. Like, I can't even imagine having myself really do such a thing. It's just so sad. But then as a person that was there, I could see how it could also happen, where being black, first of all, or having my skin tone. Guys, I'm a dark-skinned person. I don't know, this camera maybe makes me a little bit light-skinned. I'm dark. If you come close to me without this camera, trust me, I'm a dark-skinned person. Being my skin tone, coming from Uganda, being an African girl, going to Dubai, and expecting to have an easy way out, you're in delusion. You are in the biggest delusion of yourself. Because I remember when I was there was a time where they were not giving Ugandans and Nigerians anything concerning work permits, because there was a lot of things that were going on, especially with African girls. Like, there's a place called 𝗖𝗓, and I went there one day, and in my head, I told myself, I'm gonna leave this place, but I'm never going to live in 𝗖𝗓. I will never live. And trust me, guys, I lived in Dubai for 2 years and I never ever slept a night in 𝗖𝗓, because it was that crazy. You could see Ugandan girls in daylight calling for Pakistani men to come and probably give them 20 dirhams, which is like 20,000. It's not, guys, 20,000 in dollars is like what, $3-4? Okay, let's say $5. Imagine, it was that crazy. Like, I could see these girls and I would feel so sad, and that's one of the reasons why I hated that place, because in my head I was like, when they see one Ugandan, it's going to be put on everybody else. And I remember also when you would sit in cabs, in taxis, these men like the Pakistanis, the Indians, the Malaysians, if they were taxi drivers and you sat in their car alone, if you said you're from Uganda, they would ask or start, talking about sexual kind of conversations, because that's the image they mostly saw on our faces. And it used to really, really piss me off. Like, it really got on my head a lot. But like, going back to, girls can do anything, especially if they want certain things. That's the reality. It takes a certain kind of discipline and self-control for you to not be dragged in this kind of situation, especially in Dubai. I understood no one has a bigger fetish than an Arab man to an African girl. they have a strong fetish to black women that they only wish to sleep with you and do whatever they want to do with you, even though they know they are not going to take you anywhere. They want to experience that. I don't know if it's through the media that they sexualize, black women to make us feel like we are just sex objects. But like, I saw that a lot, and I don't know how to explain it. There's a big fetish towards black women from Arab men. Even when it comes to Northern African men, they will not really be in relationships with dark-skinned sub-Saharan ladies, but they have a fetish to have a relationship in terms of sexual with black women. If you guys, I think you know what I mean. And I find it really ridiculous when you come across a video of an Arab man defending his people. Of course, you have to defend your people, I get it. But like, don't undermine, don't underestimate, don't downplay people's experiences that are coming out and saying a certain thing that is happening to them. Like, if African girls are coming out and saying they are being mistreated sexually, they are being fetishized, they are being seen as sex objects from your group of men, especially Arab men, why come and say that it's not happening?
Dubai Porta Potty, a pretty trending topic across social media platforms. Supposedly, Instagram models and other female influencers are receiving messages from wealthy Arab men, offering them up to $1 million for the opportunity of defecating on their faces. What shocks me the most is the people of Dubai are not keeping up with these trending videos, and they never heard of such a thing. One female influencer said this: "All rich men in Dubai fly girls out to do this. They are disgusting. All of them have the same fetish. I am from Dubai, and I classify myself as a financially built man in Dubai. I can afford flying out Instagram models here on first class. And I can assure you that this fetish is not a very common one among us Arab men. I, for one, do not enjoy defecating on other people's faces. This ain't something a normal human being, rather a whole nation craves on. You do understand that by making these statements, you are racist. You are generalizing every Arab man in Dubai. Speaking of men in Dubai, I personally know the richest families in Dubai, and I've never heard of such an event. For all that you know, all of you could have been lied to. I dug up the whole thing, and I saw videos. Nothing proved to me that this was an Arab man. Nothing proved to me that this took place in Dubai. No faces were shown. No names were exposed. Who the hell are you talking about? Yes, this fetish does exist in many places in our world, unfortunately. But you are tagging Dubai's name with no backed up sources whatsoever. Now, it may have happened once or twice and no one knew about it. But don't come here pointing your fingers at me just because I'm an Arab man from Dubai. This is not only racist, but it is disgusting. You do understand that this breaches an international law. You can be sued for defamation, for making up a story that did not happen. And for those racist people that are taking these statements seriously, y'all should really grow up and actually analyze the information you read online. And for the Instagram model that's ranting about her story with the rich Arab man from Dubai, sweetheart, why are you complaining? Last time I checked, you named your price and you did it with full consent. You're the one that's actually disgusting.
Why would you say that? And not to shade, they are the same people that still do these things. But of course, you have to come and fight for the reputation of your people. But everybody knows, guys, it's not easy in the Arab nations. And like, there's a lot of stories because even the girls that leave my country to go and work as maids in the families or in the homes of these people, they end up being sexually harassed. And it's not really talked about. Like, I don't know, it's like when you talk about the Arabs, they pay a lot of money in the media for them not to get exposed. That's how I look at it. And sometimes I'm like, is it because of the Black Americans, because they talk about like the white problem a lot, that African people are like put in the back? And it's really sad to me that African people are the ones that are experiencing these things but are scared to literally come out and talk about these things. No one is scared to talk about Arab people than an African, especially a Muslim African person. So really, this topic is it's a really sensitive topic to me because I saw what I saw. You know, I reached a point where I was like, you know, I cannot live in this country anymore. Like me, when it comes to the UAE, I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of other places to visit and spend money on, and not really there. Everything there is so silenced that an accident can literally happen in your face and you see it. But you can never see any kind of accidental news, like accidents, people like losing lives in the news or in the newspapers. of Dubai or UAE in general, they keep secrets. Let's stop admiring as women, as girls. Let's start to work for ourselves and wait for the right time to receive things. Not everything that is glitz and glamour is amazing. Just because you saw your favorite influencer, just because you see people on the internet having certain things, it doesn't mean that they get them in an easy way. You know, it's not saying that you should not strive to do better for yourself, but like let's stop, especially women, African women, let us stop admiring a lot of the luxury things. Not saying that we don't deserve luxury things. We deserve every bit of luxury. You deserve every bit of goodness. But like, at what extent are you willing to do to get there? Is it really opening your mouth? Is it really going and, you know, putting yourself up for just $5? You know, is it like, question yourself, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Guys, that is it for me in the video. Let me know what you think about this. But like, let's not stop talking about this thing. I would rather stop talking about the white people really, but Arab treatment on African people is the worst kind of thing that is still happening today, but is continuously silenced by the media, and Africans also keeping quiet about it, and everybody else focusing on other things and forgetting that the Arab slave trade, Arab situation is still happening in the continent till this date. It has never ended. It has never ended. But yeah, guys, that is it for me in the video. Let me know what you think about this. Have you heard this kind of stories? Do you think we are making this up? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm always posting. I will see you in the next video. Bye.